Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my channel. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I love my subscribers. So basically, I'm just coming back to you guys with a pregnancy update video. If you look down into the link, you can see that I had did my initial pregnancy video, just talking a little bit about how I found out I was pregnant. So now I figured, it's only right to keep you guys updated. So this is actually gonna be my 12/13 week pregnancy update. So like you guys know, not that long ago, probably about like 4 or so weeks ago, I found out that I was pregnant. So around the 7th or 8th week, that's when I found out. And now I am venturing along on this journey. So currently, one of the biggest things I've been taking is just my prenatal vitamins. I'm actually taking prenatal gummies. Initially off the back, when I found out I was pregnant, I knew I had to take some type of prenatal vitamins, and I have never been a pill person. I'm the type of person that's like, okay, when it comes to medication, I'm not doing it. So I'd rather just take something that's chewable, something that I don't have to swallow. So that's why I went with the prenatal gummies. And the best part about it is, this is so fat, y'all, but they taste so good. Like, it doesn't seem like I'm taking a vitamin. So I've been taking these. For these particular prenatal vitamins, I actually have to take 2 a day instead of just 1 a day. So I take 2 of those a day. I typically take those when I first wake up in the morning just because it's the easiest. That's when I can probably remember it the most, and it doesn't say anything about being consistent about the times you take it, but I figure that it's probably best to be at least, pretty much consistent. So that's why for me, I typically take them in the morning. As far as my foods I've been liking a lot, one of the biggest things is I've been very, very sick. So the morning sickness is real, y'all. The biggest thing though is that they call it morning sickness, but my morning sickness is pretty much throughout the whole day. It started off just being towards more of the end of the day, but now I find that I'm having morning sickness just pretty much throughout the day, which sucks. And then also one of the biggest things I've noticed is that I like cereal. So I've been eating lots and lots of cereal. I've really had a big thing for Frosted Flakes and for Cinnamon Toast Crunch for some reason. Well, I actually eat Cinnamon Toasters, the non-name brand version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I actually think it's a lot better. So that's been one of my major go-tos is cereal. I've also noticed that as far as like things that have like a lot of garlic in it, I tend not to like a lot. For the most part, I've just been more of a picky eater, which my doctor told me that I would get out of this stage and I would be feeling less queasy, which I cannot wait because, y'all, I'm hungry. And the worst part about it is that my my hunger swings are just completely random. Like, one minute I'll be like, oh, I feel so sick, I can't eat anything. And then the next minute I'll be like, oh my gosh, I want to eat everything. Give me this, give me that, give me this. So I'll just be glad when I get out of this first trimester officially so that this morning sickness can pass because I am ready to eat and I'm tired of feeling sick all the time. The good thing about it though is that even though I feel queasy all the time, I actually don't, I think I've only actually like vomited once. So that's one thing I can say I've been fortunate about is that I may feel sick, but I actually don't usually throw up. So that's definitely a positive because I don't know if my baby's gaining much weight right now. So throwing up would definitely probably not be good. Um, Other than that, let me think. What else? As far as weight gain, I've actually have not been weighed since I've been back at the doctor, which was about 2.5 weeks ago. When I first found out I was pregnant, I was about 123 pounds. And then when I had got measured at the doctor, I was 127.7 pounds. Now, I don't know what I weigh, y'all, but I think I've probably gained probably like a pound or two. But I know I haven't gained much more than that for sure. Um, as far as, let me see. So we touched with the food. One thing I have noticed is that my nails have been growing like crazy. I mean, they're still kind of short, but I typically always get my keep my nails done. But just from, being pregnant, I figured, I should probably go without getting my nails done for a little bit because everyone always tells me, your hair grows like crazy, your nail glows like crazy, your skin's gonna be glowing. So I've been kind of trying to stay away from that. And my nails have been growing like crazy. And then it's also good that I'm not getting my nails done because my nails, let me tell you, were damaged. Like, I mean, damaged. Like, if you are the type of person who does get your nails done all the time, if you consistently, like, just cost wise, it's a lot better to consistently just get your nails, to get a fill in. And that's what I was doing, y'all. I was like, forget it. I am not getting these nails taken off. Like, I'm just getting a fill in. And my nails suffer from that, y'all. So it's good that I'm, taking this little break. Maybe my nails will grow healthy and look nice. And then I could just get a little, manicure on my regular nails, y'all. And then in that case, I could save you some money. So, yeah, my nails have been growing like crazy. And then as far as my skin, I've always had pretty good skin, but I've noticed that, like usually I have little problem acne around it, even though I have some, for the most part, like I don't wear makeup, you guys. Like only thing I wear is lipstick because I don't know, I just like lipstick. But as far as everything else, I just do not wear makeup at all. Unless it's like a really special occasion like graduation or a special dinner, then I'll put on a little bit of powder foundation. But other than that, y'all, I just do the natural thing. So one thing I've noticed is that my skin has been very clear and very glowy. So that's a positive. And then another thing I've noticed lately is that I have been loving water. Like, don't get me wrong, all my friends have always called me bougie because I've always, like, loved water. I grew up drinking just, like, water and lemonade. My mom has always been the type to be like, oh, we're not going to have sodas in the house, just water and lemonade, that's it. But for some reason, I have been really, really loving me some water, y'all. Especially with a little crushed ice up in that jank. That's all I need is just a good glass of water. So that is good. And then another thing I've noticed is that I have been very out of breath lately. So my boyfriend has been trying to do a lot of walking with me. He's like, oh, we need to get out of the house. We need to go exercise. Well, he really wants to run, but I'm like, look, I ain't got time for that right now. Like, we just need to take this one step at a time. Let's just walk. So we have been doing a lot of walking. At the house we live, the house we live in now, there's actually a park that's like maybe it's less than a mile away. So we could actually walk there and walk around the track. We have not been, well, he has. I have not been since I've been here. We've used to go around that track all the time before we moved to this house. But since then, I have not personally been to that track. But we have been walking just like in and out different neighborhoods and such. So, cause y'all, I have been out of breath. Like, I mean, like we went to Busch Gardens last weekend and all that walking, I was like, look, I need to sit down and take a little chill pill cause I am out of breath. So that's one thing I've noticed lately is that I've been out of breath. So I definitely need to get back into, walking. And then I was really big in Zumba. I actually just found out about a Zumba class over here. So I need to check that out as well because if I'm not in shape now, I don't know how I'm going to be in shape to push out a baby. So I need to get that together ASAP. Let's see, what else have I noticed? Other than that, I have not really noticed any major changes. I have been, oh, yes, I have. I have been my mood swings have been all over the place, y'all. Like, specifically mad and sad. Like, I go from 1 minute just being so mad, hating everybody, cussing everybody out. Well, not really cussing because I don't cuss, but fussing everybody out. And then to the next minute, crying about every little thing. So I have been extremely emotional, and I don't really like it that much because I like to call myself a non-emotional person. I don't do a lot of crying. I'm mostly just a happy person. I like to keep a smile on my face. So I have not been too happy about that, but I have been extremely emotional lately. And other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. I've also been kind of disappointed because I have not really physically, I am a very petite woman. So a lot of people were telling me, especially with your first child, it takes a little bit until you start showing. So I have been kind of sad because I'm not really showing. And I kind of am excited about the baby bump, having a little baby bump. But I say that, but then once it comes, then I'll be like, shoot, like, I'm ready to have this baby. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with this little update. I'm going to end with just showing you guys a little bit of my ultrasound pictures from my last doctor's visit, and then just showing you guys a little bit of update on my belly. So these are my ultrasound pictures. I called the baby my little bean. So the doctor says everything's looking really good. Baby's looking really healthy. And then all of my testing, I did a bunch of genetic testing and a bunch of stuff like that. All of that came back negative. So that's super duper awesome, because I think one of the biggest things as a parent is you just want to make sure that your child is healthy. Everyone wants their child to be healthy. So that is super duper awesome. And then I'm just going to end with showing you guys a little bit of what little belly I have. So, like I said, I'm pretty petite, but I guess I have like a little bit of a punch, but for the most part, I'm pretty much just still not showing at all. So that's it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.